Well, happy Monday, my friends. With Monday comes brand new Tony Hawk Pro Skater footage, which it seems like, I feel like every Monday for the past few Mondays, we've been getting new trailers and stuff. I don't know, I could be wrong about that, but welcome to another video. If you enjoy this kind of content, leave a like, subscribe for more, do a variety of gaming content. And for Nintendo, we got a Nintendo channel down in the description below, which we've been doing a lot over there as well lately with the Switch 2 and all that good stuff. So not going to waste any time. We're going to throw it up on screen, but really quick, if you guys can name all the maps, the parks, whatever you want to call it, down in the comments. I will pin whoever was the first one. I think I might have forgot to do that in my last video. I got to go check. If I did, I do apologize. It's been very busy. Anyways, let's start up on screen. This is Zion Wright. I believe I'm pronouncing his name right. Right? Pun. That was a pun. I didn't mean that pun, but I believe it was a pun. Now, I actually do think I know what these parks. Okay, I know the first one, obviously Alcatraz, which is a great map. I loved it in Call of Duty Zombies. I love it in whatever we get it in. It's just a really cool location. I would love to visit it one day just because it's so intriguing. This is like an abandoned prison on this like island, you know. It's such a cool location. But to get to the island, we have to take a boat, right? So we have the cruise ship. I don't know if that's what it's called actually. I'm not sure what it's called, but I love seeing this footage, especially if Alcatraz. You know, Alcatraz is not very like pretty to look at to begin with, so I don't expect this to be like, you know, last week I'm like, ooh, pretty colors with you know, Tokyo, but with Alcatraz, yeah, there's not a whole lot. But with the boat, with the cruise ship, whatever it's called, lots of nice, vibrant colors on that map. But again, Alcatraz is all about the layout of the map. The map is very very intriguing map, to say the very least. But what do you guys think of this footage? Let me give you a quick summary on who Zion Wright is. I don't know a lot about some of these newer skaters, to be honest, although he says he's been skating for 20 years, so I should probably know who he is. But I don't know, maybe not pro for 20 years, but anyways, let's read a little description. Zion Wright is a regular footed American skateboarder. In 2019, Wright solidified himself as one of the newest generation's stars after being named a member of the USA skateboarding team. This is coming from Wikipedia. Okay, I'm just reading the Wikipedias because I want to add a little more value to this than just my reactions and thoughts. So yeah, he turned pro in 2017. He's been on pro tours such as the Do Tour, Street League Skateboarding SLS, Vans Park Series, World Cup Skateboarding, different things like that. He's 26, born in 1999. Another February birthday, February 3rd, 1999. I said this before about a previous skater. I'm in February as well, so it's always cool. But I guess I'm I'm not that much older actually. You know, I'm ballpark. Well, no, yeah, no, I'm a few years older. But anyways, I'm really starting to feel old. Okay, I thought that through for a second. So, what do you guys think, man? What do you guys think of this new footage? Again, I like seeing the kind of behind the scenes. I said last week in the last one that I'll try to read at least a quick summary of these skaters, add a little bit of extra value to this. Even if I don't know who they are, I'll just read it to kind of, you know, add it. What I like to do is sort of talk about these this new footage. I like to kind of react to it a little bit real quick. They're not super long videos, you know, a couple minutes, few minutes, whatever. And you know, a lot of you have said you've appreciated these videos. Some people are like, why make them? There's been a couple people are like, these are stupid, you know, pointless videos. And honestly, I don't blame those people, you know, those people either. There's not a whole lot. I just want to share it with you guys. And, you know, I'm just hyped to see new footage, and especially this one, because again, we're getting a better shot of Alcatraz and a little bit more of that cruise ship. I don't know what it's called. Maybe it's called cruise ship, but I like the way it looks, you know, in this game. And it's just really nice, you know, the red kind of railing and stuff. It's just very punchy, vibrant colors and the oranges and stuff. And I like that kind of stuff. I'm a sucker for that. And then like the slides, right? There's that one kind of section with the pools on the ship that has like some different colored slides. And I just love the color palette for the most part. Again, Alcatraz being more of like a flatter color palette, but I don't expect them to make it look like some kind of clown festival or something. You know what I mean? I like the way Alcatraz is looking, and that sort of, I think this shows the diversity between the maps as well, right? In terms of their style and in terms of their like layout and different things like that. So I think it's good. I like it. I'm excited. And that's pretty much where I'm going to leave that. So again, if you enjoy this kind of content, leave a like, subscribe for more. Been obviously covering a lot of Tony Hawk Pro Skater lately because there's a lot to talk about and a lot of you guys like those kind of videos, but it's not all we do. We do a variety of gaming content, but I got you guys covered with the Tony Hawk Pro Skater stuff here on the channel. So keep it locked for more. Stay safe, be well. Hope you guys have had a fantastic Easter weekend, Resurrection Sunday, and Good Friday and all that. And hopefully we get some more, even more footage soon. We'll be talking soon, okay? Till the next one, game on. See you guys later. Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kinda like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later.